Would you like to learn what are the top 13 meme coins in trending narratives with the potential to turn $1,000 into $100,000 if not $1 million? I am going to be looking at meme coins in trending narratives and looking at their potential for multipliers, giving you the exact figure that I believe they are going to multiply by in the bull market. Now, these coins are going to be quite degen. So, as usual, nothing I say is to be construed as financial advice. Crypto is largely unregulated and high risk, and people who invest should be prepared to lose all their money. And everything I say to you in this video is for informational and educational purposes only. My name's the Suppoman, your superhero of 100 to 1000x altcoins. I have found many in the past, I have found quite a few in the present, and I am going to be looking to add 30 to 50 more cryptocurrencies on this list so that you can optimize your gains in the bull market with coins I am talking about while it's bearish. So if you love content like this, make sure that you tap a like as soon as you see me ask, because that encourages me to make more videos. If I don't see likes, I don't do videos. So it's up to you. It's down to you. Smash that like and it makes me very, very happy. Also, make sure that you subscribe and put notifications on all so that you don't miss out on live streams. Also, if you want to make sure that you are seeing what I am buying, then you can probably snipe my wallet, which people do, or you can join the Cryptocurrency Investment Course 2024, which is $10, not the $50 or sometimes $200 that you see. You go to the final, it's 18 hours of incredible knowledge that will really help you in being well more knowledgeable than a lot of the people that do cryptocurrency YouTube videos. But I imagine the most important thing to you will be to join my Buy Announcements Telegram group, which also unlocks a chat group. So you get my announcements and you get to chat with other like-minded people. And just for $10, link in the description. Now, I have covered meme coins quite a lot. Now, I know that some of you prefer for me to talk about your traditional cryptocurrencies. Hold on, let me just make sure you can hear me and everything is fine and dandy. And people who invest videos. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and also let me share over to the good people of the Twitterverse. Let them know that I'm live. Seeing as though people are lazy during this kind of bearish trend. Paste. Done. Posted. Right, okay. So I've been talking a lot about meme coins lately, and it's obvious why. The main reason why anybody invests in cryptocurrencies is to make money. Now, the most profitable crypto narrative is meme coins by a long way, by about 6 times more than second place, which is RWA. And right now, the cryptocurrency market is tumbling. A lot of the cryptocurrencies that are fundamentally sound, your traditional VC-invested altcoins, they are crashing and burning, and yet meme coins are absolutely surging. Solana meme coins, just on its own, is responsible for near 3% of volume occurring in cryptocurrency, and that's not even looking at all the Solana meme coins. That's just the Solana meme coins that are tracked on like CoinGecko. So meme coins are incredibly profitable. Instead of waiting, like if you had invested at the bottom of the bear market, invested in something like Decentraland or Sandbox, you would be sitting on about a 2 or 3x having invested at the bottom. Sweet! If you'd have invested at the bottom, which was 40 cents, you would only be up 2x right now. And yet meme coins, you can make a 2x in 1 minute. You can make a 10x in 5 minutes. It's insane, the return on investment you get with memes. But it's more than that. Okay, so in just the last 24 hours, we have had Roaring Kitty make an appearance. Now, Roaring Kitty hasn't made an appearance on Twitter since June 2021, and then yesterday came mysteriously back alive, sat up, and did some damage. Now, Roaring Kitty, if you don't know who that is, Roaring Kitty is Keith Gill, who is the guy behind Wall Street Bets and the whole GameStop boom, 3 years ago. Now, he turned 50k into 50 million. Now, that's very, very achievable in cryptocurrency. Now, he came alive all of a sudden, and then GME, or GameStop cryptocurrencies, or AMC cryptocurrencies, started booming. And even Andrew Tate came out of the woodwork, who has been quite silent on cryptocurrencies recently, now talking about GameStop, etc. And GameStop cryptocurrencies absolutely boomed. If we have a look and see, the trending cryptocurrencies at GME, AMC, Roaring Kitty, there are quite a few derivatives as well, like Dumb Money, which is also another kind of GameStop related cryptocurrency. So what this is showcasing is that in meme coins, there are now narratives. So let me just take you through kind of how the situation is right now. What you've got is you have got your VC-backed traditional altcoins, right? So these are your layer 1s, layer 2s, RWA, gaming, AI. These are the cryptocurrencies that, I mainly cover, the fundamentally sound cryptocurrencies. Now, within altcoins, you have your narratives, okay? So 1 minute, layer 1s are popping off. Then layer 2s, you get your optimism, your arbitrum, they all start pumping. And then RWA has a pump. After that pump stops, then all of a sudden money goes into gaming. And then after that stops, money goes into AI. This is exactly what happened in between November 2023 and today, right? And what used to happen is meme coins also used to be a narrative, a sub-narrative within traditional altcoins. And then this would be kind of the last step before all of a sudden the market would kind of crash and correct. And then the cycle would start all over again. Money going back into Bitcoin and Ethereum and then altcoins, etc. Not anymore. Not anymore. Things have changed dramatically. So whilst you've got your altcoins absolutely tanking right now, your meme coins have actually got their own class in cryptocurrency that equals traditional altcoins. So you will have animals. You will have pets, so celebrity pets. So Elon Musk's pet, Drake's pet, whatever, Vitalik's pet. Then you're going to have, the boys club, for instance. So your Pepe, your Brett, your Andy, etc. And then you've got boys club derivatives, which is like your Brit, your Brog, your Bretta, those kinds of things. And you've got Politify. Today, or in the last 24 hours, we have had GME. And there are other narratives. There are other narratives I haven't even covered here. Right? Like, for instance, just icons, general icons, or even cultural kind of memes, like Dancing Baby. But what you've got here is you've got your own sub-narratives, okay? So you have your animals go up. So you've got, another one is cats. So really, traditionally, what we've had in terms of animals is we have dogs. So we had Doge, Shiba, Flocky, etc. Now it's opened up to cats, and cats are doing really well as well. So these have their own sub-narratives. And, Boys Club, no one's really talking about that. Right now, Brett is right down, Andy's right down. And GME is the thing that's going right up. And also Politify is going right up because we've got all this campaigning and the elections happening as a backdrop to what's happening in the wider macro market. So we have now got a class of its own. And this is why you can't ignore memes. And you've got, basically a category where you have got your champions. You've got Ansem, who is very much about, Whiff, Mitchie, Pups, Bowden. You've got the likes of Crassus Clay, who's into Brett, Bobo, Redo. So Bobo is, I actually can't remember what, I think Bobo's actually on ETH, and then Redo, which is on Telegram. And, you've got your traditional cryptocurrency altcoin influencers like Elio, who is also saying about, we should be getting into memes. I'm looking to add exposure to my cat theme memes. So Mog, Popcat, Toshi, I don't know what SC is, and Mishi as well. So, your traditional influencers like Alex Becker, Elio, Ranuna, they're all now following these guys because these are the guys that know what they're talking about. And, it's kind of like you've got your own class now and a different type of influencer. Now, why should you care about memes? Okay, so this is a really big reason why. Okay, so with your traditional VC-backed cryptocurrencies, okay, so let's say SWI. So SWI was actually available to VCs at about 5 cents, right? Can't even get this thing to work. About 5 cents. These VCs injected into SWI about, let's say, 30 million to 100 million. So what you've got is they have bought SWI at a ridiculously low price. And then when it comes out into the market, SWI to us is basically $1 straight away, right? That $1 represents 20x to the VC, all right? Now, $1, we're not even in bull season yet. You know, we're not having an up only. We're not that post-halving, trajectory into euphoria, the optimism and euphoria stage. We've not even got that. You don't even need the market makers creating a market for that yet, because SWI is the next potential Solana, right? But what you've got is you have got VCs already sitting on 20x. So when the market goes down, and SWI has recently actually been, let's say, about $2.50, I think it was, during SWI having a bit of a narrative. That is 50x. 50x. So when the market looks like it's going to take a dump like it has, they are just offloading. And this is a situation with many cryptocurrencies. You got likes of ARB, Optimism, Starknet, loads, right? These are new cryptocurrencies, very, very exciting. However, they are privy to be dumped because VCs got in at this price, and VCs are dumping on us. VCs are robbing us. So, we're not getting as badly struck, but we are getting struck. Now, this is how the situation kind of lies at the moment, all right? So you got your VCs. These are the ones that in the cryptocurrency market make ultra money, okay? Big, big money, right? If you just look at the 30 million times by 50, you've got what? You've got billions, basically. What's that? 1.5 billion, 15 billion, something like that, right? You've got a ridiculous amount that they have made already without a bull season, right? So they make the big money. Then you've got smart retail. This is you and me, right? So this is the people that are in during bear markets, the ones that buy the bottom, the ones that scalp for really good cryptocurrencies and bottom buy. Now we make decent money, right? And then you have got dumb retail. Dumb retail basically make losses, okay? They buy kind of mid to late curve of a cryptocurrency, okay? Really, they buy at the end because retail come in right at the end. They come in and they buy the tops, then the market goes down and they basically make losses, all right? Now, in the situation with normal altcoins, VCs are king. They make all the big money, right? But in meme coins, they don't. Because in a lot of cases, meme coins are community-led. You invest in it as a community. Normally there is, for a big meme coin, a top crypto influencer will talk about it like Crash, like Ansem. And all of a sudden that cryptocurrency will go from the hundreds of thousands to the hundreds of millions, right? And so that's smart retail. So smart retail actually avoids this. And that's why we like memes, because we cancel out the VC that can dump on us when there is problems, right? So we're the smart retail. We are getting into memes. We are spotting memes early. Now, I personally would class myself as a smart retail because I will not buy tops. So where you've got Elio, who said that he basically bought Kitty at the recent top, that's something I would never do. If I didn't get in early, I just won't bother. So I look for where can you make those 100x's, 1000x's, etc. Right? And so we're the smart money, and we are the ones that are going to grape and pillage the dumb money. Right? So where in altcoins, the VCs, They grape and pillage us and the dumb money. Now they're out of the equation, and now we're the ones in power, and that's why meme coins are fantastic. All right? So, this is why, in my personal opinion, you've got to have memes within your portfolio. There's a lot more stuff I could go through, but I'll leave it at that. Now, I very much agree with my friend Mataza, who is a VC at Maven Capital, where buying popular meme coins after they have hit 1 billion valuation is the dumbest thing you can do if you have a small portfolio or if you've got a small amount to allocate. You're supposed to get in early, not when most hodlers are up in the millions. So this is targeted at dumb money. Now, there are situations where one should actually invest into these higher market cap meme coins. Okay, so for instance, SHIB was a cryptocurrency I invested in well before it went to 1 billion. Pepe was a cryptocurrency that I invested in around about 300 million, I want to say. Maybe there or even under that. And if you're in my DCA Telegram group, you would have been seeing that, right? But you will have your influencers, your Ansems, your Elios, your Alex Beckers, that will basically say this is what you should get, right? Which is crypto meme coins that have already made the money. Now, what we want to do is we want to get into cryptocurrencies that could be derivatives of these that can make you the money way better than these. Because in my personal opinion, Doge will make a 5x best case, right? From where it is right now. SHIB will make 5 to 7x best case. Pepe, I think, has got good money-making potential still. 10x. With probably 15x. Now, the reason I say with is because this did flip Pepe. Now it's gone right back down as half of Pepe. And on Solana, people are going to, when the retail come in, they're going to learn very quickly how to trade on Solana. They're going to probably buy the likes of WIF because it's on Solana. Right? Flocky, Flocky is a derivative of SHIB and Doge, and this has already been in a bull cycle. I still think this could do a good 10x, but it's over 1 billion. Bonk, 5 to 10x. Book of Meme, I think, was just a random narrative, to be honest. So that's a 10x. I'd be surprised if it even did that. Popcat, well, it's one of the cat leaders, and of course, during the meme season, when retail start coming in, they're going to be watching Crypto Banter, Elio, Alex. They're going to be watching the mainstay crypto YouTubers, right? And they're going to be talking about Popcat and, Mog and things like that. Trump, this is like a well-established. Brett, Boys Club. These are what your influencers will tell you. And some have got pretty good potential. So I still think Brett has a lot of potential. Bowden, Mog, Cockinu, Myro, Toshi, Bobo. I think they've all got really good money-making potential still. They're slightly on the side of lower risk, and that's what makes them attractive. So if you've got a bigger amount of money to put in them, fill your boots. I put a decent amount, not as much as I would have liked to, in Pepe, but these are ones that you have to put more money in to make decent money as a return. Whereas I am looking for crypto because you don't have to put much money in and you can make real savage bank. You go on Twitter, you see these stories of how I turned $500 into 25k, right? That's what I want to get. I don't want to be getting like a 10x, turn $500 into 5k. Yeah, it's great, but between now and 18 months later, I get that much? No, this is cryptocurrency. You can do way better than that. Right, before I actually move on, I've seen some super chats, so I don't want to ignore those, and then I'll go into the cryptocurrency. So, Mr. Live Speaker, Sluglord Matt retweeted us. Yeah, chart, please. Don't know what that is. Thank you for the $5, but I don't know what that is. Mr. Live Speaker. Thoughts on Suppoman coin? I will cover that. Thank you very much for the £10, little puffin. Hams 2. Look at Hatato on Solana. I've looked at it. It's shit. I don't know why people people from POM keep on shilling that crap to me. It's so stupid. Just stick to POM and don't go to dumb coins like that. Sluglord. Oh, Matt Fury. Oh, Matt Fury retweeted us. Okay, I'll have a look later. Look at a Memecoin, first ever animated series. Hottie on ETH, part of Boys Club. Pepe, girlfriend. Yeah, seen that. Quite high market cap. So anyway, let me just have a look. I don't have any of my usual suspects on, so I was going to make a few moderators, but there are. I'll make Roy Terexa. I'm going to add you as a moderator. So you can put people on timeout. Anybody wants to be a moderator? Say now. Preferably somebody whose name I know would be Sue. I'll have you as well as a moderator, so you can put users on timeout as well because I trust you. Right. Okay. So let's get moving on then. So my all-in memes. All right. So I'm going to be bringing you a few memes here. I'm going to be bringing you memes you've already seen from me. And I'm going to be bringing you memes you've never seen from me that are Degen cryptocurrencies. I'm talking about 50,000 or less market cap with reasons. Okay. So let me get started. So first of all, Pepe. Now, I wouldn't necessarily recommend buying now. This is my meme coin portfolio. You know, if you're wanting a 10x, if you're wanting a relatively safe-ish play, then Pepe I would go for. Pepe is basically this cycle's Shiba Inu, right? Shiba Inu was a mega performer in the last cycle. Pepe's already been a fantastic performer, right? It's already done that initial, 250 to 5 million, kind of rise for people. This one is kind of a safer one, right? This is the one that I personally really, really like because it's got, the Boys Club. It's, I believe anyway, the one that has really stood out, the one that's the highest market cap because it has stood out. So, yeah, Pepe is got kind of, it's on ETH as well. It prevents Jeets. Jeets is people who just dump very, very quickly. They make a 2x. They're like, ooh, it may be a 2000x, but fuck it, I'm gonna sell anyway. Idiots, basically. Anyway, so Pepe was a bit of a no-brainer anyway. Next up, Brett. So Brett, again, I've spoken about this. It's got the Boys Club narrative, and Pepe is the head of the Boys Club. Brett is, the second in command, I would probably say. A very, very good Boys Club member in terms of significance, but really, it's the base narrative. This is the Shiba for the base chain, right? So Shiba Inu got to about 43 billion. And I see that as the highest possible price that Brett can get to. Now, this is on the proviso that Coinbase are going to be bringing out their smart wallet in the not too distant future, which is going to be just in time for retail to be able to buy base-based cryptocurrencies. And Brett is going to be their featured one because this is basically the number 1 or 2 meme. It's between Brett and Toshi. They're the two top meme coins on the base chain. And so they're going to be the ones, they're going to basically be like how Coinbase was back in the old days, where you could only buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, right? It's going to be the exact same. You're going to go onto this Coinbase wallet, and it's going to have, not recommended coins, but it's going to make coins very, very obvious. And Brett, I believe, is one of them. And because it's very, very closely associated with Pepe, I think it's got a very good chance of a good multiplier. So I would say that, actually, that is wrong. It is 279 million market cap. So I believe this has got a 30x potential. Could go higher. I am personally buying this because I believe it's got, as far as one of the coins that lots of people talk about, I think this has got good potential to run in and make a good valuation at the end of the bull market. The next one is Cock Inu. Mainly because it's very, very funny. In fact, I didn't even put that, but that is funny. So it's got that commercial appeal. Like if somebody says to you, oh, what cryptocurrency? Let's say during retail season, you're talking to your mate at the gym and they say, oh, what? Oh, you bought cryptocurrencies. What have you bought? And they'll probably say Ethereum or something. And you'll say, oh, I got Cock Inu. It makes me laugh even now. And this coin's been out like, 6-7 months? And it still makes me laugh. Brilliant. It's an animal as well. It's chicken. It's on the AVAX chain. It's kind of like the number 1 meme coin on Avalanche. So because Avalanche, even though we haven't heard much about it, because Avalanche haven't quite made the meme coin ecosystem as user-friendly as Solana. It's not quite exploded. But typically, Avalanche follows Solana, and Bonk has done very, very well already, and Cockinu is the Bonk of Avalanche. So as a result of that, given its low market cap, 150 million, I think this has potentially got 40x potential, because you've got Virtual Bacon, you've got Alex Becker, you've got George Cryptosaurus talking about it. So it's going to get a very wide coverage during the bull market. And because it's very, very cheap to transact on Avalanche, I imagine this has got really good potential, particularly from its current market cap. The next one is Tremp. So Tremp, in my opinion, my dad would definitely disagree with me here, because he hates Donald Trump. He hates Boris Johnson. He hates really outlandish personalities. Donald Trump's my favourite, politician, really. And I hope that he wins. Now, Tremp is basically, it's not Marga, it's not the Trump coin that exists on ETH. This is the Solana coin, Tremp, right? Now, this is a Politify. This is one of the top Politify cryptocurrencies. You have got Boden. Boden is the top one on Solana presently, but I think that Boden's only got kind of 15x from where it is. I hope that Boden doesn't become president. So as a result of that, I think Donald Trump will be, and I think that this cryptocurrency is likely to rise on the basis of A, the campaign, and B, him winning. I think he's likely to be a president. And all you need is, like the other day when Donald Trump spoke in favour of cryptocurrencies, the Trump coin 2x, just like that. In fact, I think it like 2.5x. So you can expect more of this as we get towards the actual elections, which is still, 6 months away? So Tremp is my main Politify play. I've got decent money in Tremp. It's not like I would with any other Solana coin where I put like $200, $400. This one I've put like a few thousand in this one. Next, we have got Andy. Andy, you will know, I really love this one. Really, because it's got the same kind of narrative storytelling ability as Brett, but much lower in market cap. 12 million market cap. It's just tiny cryptocurrency. I think this is a 50x at least. It's already 30x smaller than Brett is right now. And that means that just to get to where Brett is probably a 30x. And I think it should achieve that. Particularly because there's more and more people talking about Andy. And, like I said, the masses haven't come to base yet. And the masses are where I'm going to expect to see the money flow and the explosive power of Andy there. Because, like Brett, I believe Andy is going to be, because it's a verified coin with Coinbase, so they, I also believe, are going to have that really top-notch visibility to retail investors when they come in. So Andy is my major play. I've got 6 figures in that. So, that's the weight of my, I would say, conviction when it comes to Andy. Next, we have got Landwolf. Landwolf's really tiny market cap, 8.4 million. Now, Landwolf really belongs on Avalanche. I don't know why it says base there, but it's the boys club member on Avalanche. It belongs on Avalanche. It's a minor member, but I still think this has got 40x potential just purely on where it kind of is right now. It's AVAX is, I'd say, number 2. It's like there's 2 coins. There's like this red coin or this red animal. I can't remember what it's called. And then there's Landwolf. And these are like the main meme coins on Avalanche. So that means it's just got the prime visibility. It's got the prime ability for money flow when the Avalanche ecosystem starts blowing up, which it hasn't yet. And this is like, I am future planning. I'm front running the Avalanche ecosystem meme narrative early on. And it's a relatively decent character. It's done very, very well on ETH. So I would naturally expect to do better on Avalanche because it's just much cheaper to transact. Next, we have got POM. Now, POM is a more Degen play, but POM, I believe, is one of my major plays. So, POM, I've got way more of this than any other meme coin other than Andy. And basically, the reason I love POM is because POM is after Pomeranian. So it's basically like Shiba Inu. So it's the equivalent type of cryptocurrency. The difference being is that Shiba Inu is worth presently 13 billion in market cap, and POM is worth 1 million. That makes it 13,000x cheaper than SHIB. So why bother investing in SHIB, which is going to make you a 5x max, and not go into POM, which has got much more insane multiplier potential. 13,000x. This would make what Keith Gill made in GME look like a joke. This could be a real millionaire or billionaire maker, depending on when you got in. But like I said, dog breed, Shiba-esque. It's on Solana, so easy to buy. They're very, very active. Website, Twitter, Telegram, very, very active cryptocurrency. Very much like this one. And like I said, very, very small market cap. 100 to 1000x potential. The next one may actually surprise you. The next one is Dancing Baby. So I hold this one too. And this is under 100k. 100k. This is a cultural meme. The first ever internet meme. It was on Ally McBeal. It was commercialized on there, basically a Hollywood figure. Because it came out in 1996. It was basically a dancing baby, just a 3D baby dancing. And then was popularized in a TV show. And no one's really, you can't forget Dancing Baby. Well, I was around in 1996, so I wouldn't forget Dancing Baby. So it's the first ever internet meme, older than Doge. Doge is, what, 21 billion market cap. This one's not even 100k. So to me, I think this has at least got 40x potential, because it's cultural. So therefore, this one I have very, very high hopes. So I say 40x. It could do a lot better. A lot better. The next one will definitely surprise you. This one is one that doesn't really fit into the narratives per se. You could kind of call it politify. It's Suppoman. The Suppoman coin. This is a cultural meme that's presently 38k. Now, I didn't create this coin, but I did buy this coin. Now, I'm not going to personally make a Suppoman coin. I thought about it, but I don't need to now because someone else did. They made this coin for the community. So it's the original, it's the OG coin. It's on Sol, so easy to buy. Now, I imagine that obviously during the bull market, like every YouTuber does, my influence, my follower size, my views, everything will go up astronomically, right? So this is the meme representation of Suppoman, and I suppose the lower value it is shows kind of, I suppose, the ability to grow when the bull market goes up, right? So what I love about meme coins is that AVCs aren't in it, so it's got open-ended distribution. You can buy pretty much all the supply, and therefore you're the one in power. Now, that's what I love about these meme coins. So it doesn't matter, the liquidity's locked. It doesn't matter what happens with the team if the team, they all die in a car crash. I hope they don't. I don't know them personally, but I hope they don't. But it doesn't really matter because it's a representation, right? It's relatively safe. The only thing that can really damage it is everybody going out at once. And because it's basically the Suppoman community coin, I don't imagine that will happen. So, from 38k, I think this has got 100 to 1000x potential again. This is front running a potential new narrative, which is famous people in cryptocurrency. Right, okay, now we're going to get into the Degen stuff. So before I get into that, I'm glad to see there's a lot of messages being deleted. Let's have a look and see what you guys are saying. Degen on Sol, community takeover, currently low market cap, listing in review on gate.io. Awesome. I'm still probably in Degen. I still got some. But, it kind of was really good. I'm not saying, not really that sure. When a community takes over, they kind of make a bit, I'm not saying that you guys do, but they kind of make a hash job out of it. Community takeovers are hit and miss. You've basically just got regular members of the public, of the investing public taking over. And they've got to make a website. They get somebody from Fiverr to do it. They've got to buy the domain. They've got to update the Twitter. And most of the time, they just don't bother. So unless you're the kind of original person, that's where the power is. Because you've got the ability to update things and do it in a quality way because you're the developer. By the way, people, if you don't mind, would you like to tap that like button? Just watch it animate because there's like 700 of you, only 144 likes. So if you could just get those likes up, then I will continue on with the show. Can you look at Shinobi Ninja? I'll have a look at that at the end. Make sure to remind me. But thank you very much for the £5. I want to get to these because they disappear. Just hopping on K-Pax. What is your Andy on base multiplier prediction? Well, there we are. You've just seen it. And I think it could do way better than this. This is just a kind of, in my opinion anyway, a conservative kind of estimate. MBS Mahabibi bin Salman. Yeah, I mean, I'm invested in MBS still. And I'm not invested in Kim Jong-un, but I know it's the same founder, who I can't reveal. But all I'll say is an extremely well-connected person. I don't think is actually utilising his contacts just yet. Yes, and it's the choice of a new generation. Anyway, thank you, Suppoman, for POM. Do you think Flipcat can be POM in Cat's category? I think it could, actually. I mean, I invested on the way down in Flipcat, and I actually really like it. So I think I'll probably support that one. What do you think of making Suppoman token for our community token? Yeah, exactly, that is. And eventually, I'll think of use cases for it. You know, like, for instance, getting into the DCA Telegram group if you're a Suppo coin hodler, that kind of thing. Needs some kind of interface, but I'm sure it'd be fine. Chris Watson, $10. Thank you very much. Have you heard of Kim? Oh, Come and Go gas station. I saw it. Yeah, I did actually see it. Find it on pump.fun. I think somebody mentioned it in the group, I'm sure, or somebody's already created it. FIW, same dev as WIF. Okay. I'll make sure I look at that one at the end. At the end. Right, okay, let's go into these Degen cryptocurrencies then. So, I'm gonna go through it this way. Actually, no, I won't. Hold on a minute. Right. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go through it this way. So I'm going to go from kind of highest market cap to lowest market cap, I believe. So, what my interpretation of investing is, as a smart retail investor, is that if you see something has done really well in a particular narrative, okay, you see that something is a leader, what you look for is something that is very, very similar but hasn't pumped, okay? A little bit like, you know, back in the old days with Flocky and Shib. You know, back in the day, Flocky was a tiny little cryptocurrency. I can remember it well. Everybody was saying to get into this, you know, before it was even like a million market cap. And I know that what's his name got into it. Andrew Tate actually got into Flocky as it rode up, and it was purely because of its derivative to Shib. Right? So what you look for is like derivatives that are very, very close. Now, as you know, Bowden is a top meme, right? It's a $162 million market cap. So instead of going into Bowden, which I'm not doing, what I would go into is this, which is Hunt Bowden. Hunt Bowden is basically Hunter Bowden, which I believe is Joe Biden's son. He's a Politify figure that is 1.7 million. So it's 100x less. So where you've got Bowden that's 170 million market cap, you've got this at 1.7 million. 100x less. And yet, if you have a look, the website of Hunt Bowden is exceptional. It's awesome. Look at it. This is insane. It looks it looks perfect. I really love this. And like I said, you know, Bowden's already, look, 170 million in market cap. And I just don't think the multipliers are there. In fact, this has only really gone down. I remember I saw a show of a YouTuber I won't mention, and he bought Bowden at 39.40 cents, and it's just tanked from there. You know, it was much higher earlier. Look at that. And it came down, dipped. I think they bought it at... No, I think they bought it at 58 cents. 58 cents is halved. This is the problem. When you buy into cryptocurrencies that have already made the money and already high market cap, you risk basically being the exit liquidity. A little bit like a cryptocurrency I bought you last week called Flipcat, which is a cryptocurrency I thought, had amazing potential. And it was, at the time, 20 million, having been at 30 million, and now it's gone down to under a million. Right? So the higher you buy, and I said at the time, 20 million is way too high to buy. I said, I'm going to wait till it comes down to 10 million, famous last words. And it's come down, you know, kind of 20x less than that. So, you know, the higher you buy, the more you are exit liquidity. So go into the derivative. And Hunt Bowden is the derivative. And like I said, very well updated. It's come down a lot from where it was. You know, and it's not even really had much of a bull season yet. You know, I still think that it's kind of, you know, it's not really been picked up by the whole Politify movement. But I think it's only because it's very, very new. And I think this one has got more potential, in my opinion, than Geo Boden. So that's why I would go with Hunt Boden. I haven't actually bought any, but that's what I would go with. Next, hold on a minute. Next is one of my dear friends, Ansem. He's not a friend really, but yeah, basically this guy every day, because he is I think it's Matchy, not Michi, right? Matchy. Because he is a Matchy fan, every day he posts good Michi, right? GM Atchi, right? So Gamachi, right? So instead of going for Michi, which is 208 million in market cap, 208 million. Instead of going into this, which, let's face it, this is not going to do much more than a 10x. Maybe 15, but not much more. This has largely made the money. What I would go into is this, which is Gamachi, right? And look at this, this has gone up. This was about 50k not long ago. And look at it, website, really, really good. The GM thing, this is what Ansem is basically posting every day. Right? So this has got much more potential. So if we think about it, you know, if we think about, you know, the price of Matchy and compare it to Gamachi, look at this. Gamachi, well, before this video, it was 72k. It's obviously Ansem. He is a narrative within himself. Everybody is kind of following and buying his stuff, right? So it's a derivative of Ansem, and it's the cat trend, which is blowing up right now. 72k versus 214 million. That is a 2000x difference. So therefore, I go with this, especially because the keyword in itself is used by Ansem. So if we just have a look and go and have a look at, oh whoops, spelled it wrong. It's said a ton of times by Ansem, by a load of people, this Gamichi thing. There we are, look, Ansem himself said it. He says it again. He posts it all the time. And so do other influencers as well, like this one, Free, who is also like blowing up right now. So it's a keyword. It's not just a derivative. It's an actual keyword Ansem uses. So although his actual coin is Michi, well, the keyword is Gamichi or Gamachi. And that's why that's a much better return on investment, in my opinion. So that's one I have bought into. And like I said, I'm not saying it'll do a 2000x, right? But to match where Matchy is, that would be a 2000x, right? So it shows you the range by which the price can travel. Now, first thing I brought up in this video was this geezer here, Roaring Kitty, the man behind GME and, you know, and Wall Street Bets. Now, again, this is, you know, if we have a look at the, wrong one. If we have a look at the main one, then it's 17 million. Earlier today, this was 35 million. In fact, it might have been even more than that. It was just when I saw it was 35 million. So, Roaring Kitty is in reference to the big man, Keith Gill, basically. And this really, really blew up. You know, went to a huge valuation, probably upwards of 40 million, basically. Now, why go into this when you could go into this? This Roaring Kitty, which has got 25k of liquidity. So it's not, you know, it's not got like 6k of liquidity with 81k market cap. You know, we're looking at, you know, a sizable, and just so you know, just in case you want to know, this is the you know, this is the pair or the coin contract address. So, you know, ends in KBWL because there's a few. But this one, to me, was like the best, was like the kind of best value for money, right? With an actual active Twitter. Don't let me down! With an actual Twitter. But the thing is, what sets this apart is this is the OG. So this has been around since January. So whilst we have got this kitty, which is very, very new, like it's super new, right? This one is the OG coin. This has been around since a long time ago, and so therefore it's kind of like a kind of the difference is like you've got Pepe, which is like the modern day Pepe coin, but you've also got the original Pepe coin, which is also worth a fortune, and it's kind of the same. This is the OG, and they are up to date. 22 hours ago, and then yesterday as well. So they're still up to date. They're still around. So, in my opinion, anyway, this isn't one that's just, you know, kind of up to the left. So yeah, so I like this particular Roaring Kitty. This is the one I'm into because you've basically got the keyword of Roaring Kitty, but a much lower market cap, still on Solana chain, and it's the OG, so it actually predates the newer one. So therefore, it's kind of a bit more reliable in a way if you think about it. And like I said, you know, the difference in market cap is just immense. Look, it's like 30 million, 61k. Well, it was at the beginning of this stream anyway. It obviously is exposed to the GameStop narrative, the icon that is Keith Gill, and the cat trend as well. The Roaring Kitty, well, we know the cat icon. So from 61,000 to 30 million, you know, you're looking at like what's that? That's 600x, right, from that market cap. But 300x, it kind of has the potential to. I'm not saying it will do 300x, but it's got that potential. So if you want exposure, or if I want exposure, I'll go with this Roaring Kitty, not the bigger one, because like Elio said, right? He bought at a local top, and now is burnt. You know, he bought a local top, burnt big time. Yeah, I saw Sue. I hope you don't mind my saying. You said earlier, Kitty, and I was like, no, that's too high market cap, right? 30 million is not a low market cap, and that's why I don't touch these, because the potential for dropping is so big. Yet if you're buying at the bottom, you can't really lose. And if you do lose, you're not going to lose a lot. Like if I was to put like 5k into this, it would now be worth like 2k. So yeah, so therefore, much better strategy anyway, in my opinion, to go for the OG. The last one is probably the lowest market cap of them all, right? And it's related, it's another Politify figure. So Pattern is a cryptocurrency. Look, 2.7 million. 2.7 million. Now, this is Trump's first dog. So you know that Crashes Clay has talked about Conan, which is like Trump's war dog. But Pattern is Trump's first dog. Now, on ETH, this is 2.7 million. On Solana, though, this is 66k. Actually, it was much less than that. It must have been because it's on my thumbnail. But basically, Pattern has got exposure to Trump, to Politify, famous pet. So, like, you Crody has done really well being Drake's pet, and Hemule, Vitalik, Flocky, Elon, Toshi, Brian Armstrong. Pattern, Donald Trump. This was 21k. This one, 2 million market cap. 21k to 2 million. So, 10k is 200 million. 10x is 200,000, and 100x is 2 million. So why not get it on the chain that's best, which is Solana? So there we are, people. So those are your, I would say, Degen cryptocurrencies. So now I've got some more cryptocurrencies to talk to you about. This is kind of alpha time, okay? So, first of all, Engines of Fury is coming out tomorrow. Now, Engines of Fury is an absolute beauty of a game. Right? Engines of Fury is a kind of top-down shoot-'em-up game with fantastic graphics. It's basically the equivalent, I would say, to Cryo War from the last bull market that did a 400x for me. You know, so this one I think is going to be, and look, the guys, Ash Crypto, you know, Joe Parry's has spoken about this. This is going to be launching, or this had the IDO on Sidus, ChainGPT, and Ape Terminal. So Ape Terminal don't list any old shit. This is going to be coming out tomorrow. I would, you know, personally, you know my personal approach to this. I would wait for it to come out, dip, and then I would, you know, kind of weigh the situation up then if you didn't get in at IDO. But this one, I think, is probably the best game that's come out recently. You know, compared to, you know, Mavia came out ages ago, and quite a few have come out quite a while ago now. Pixels, and you know, there's not been a decent, you know, smash hit game coming out for a while. So Engines of Fury, this one is a beauty, basically. It's coming out tomorrow. Next up, we've got this one, which is Ready to Fight. Now, this one is going to be getting marketed very, very shortly. So I wanted to give you the heads up, okay? A little bit, not like I did with Flipcat. This is a better heads up. So Ready to Fight is actually, the founder of it is Usyk, Alexander Usyk, right? Who is going to be fighting on the 18th. So on Saturday with Tyson Fury. Arguably the best undefeated heavyweight boxer in the world. So Usyk is the co-founder or founder of Ready to Fight. Now, if you have a look on their Twitter, it says, stay tuned, soon. Something is coming. And I think they're going to be marketing this like hell on the lead up to the 18th. And also, which I have also come to learn, is that the is one of the ambassadors is Mike Tyson. So Mike Tyson and Amir Khan are the ambassadors of Ready to Fight. So I think this one can have a pump. Probably a short-term play, I would say. But between now and Saturday, this one is likely to rocket up. So I've personally taken a position in this, and I wanted to let you know why I have taken it. It's probably going to be for a short term, but like I said, as far as, you know, the stars behind it are concerned, you know, this is the founder of it, and coming up to arguably the biggest fight. So really, it couldn't be a more opportune time to get into it. Next is this. This came out today, and I would really implore you to do your research into Wisdomize. So Wisdomize is an AI play. This is actually very, very similar to GT Protocol. So this allows you to have AI-based crypto insights and a AI-based financial assistant that helps out with DeFi and CeFi. So what happens is it actually gives you, it's almost like a bot. So if you think of profit bots really lets you know about cryptocurrencies very, very early and allows you to buy. And actually, if you've got AI and the auto sniper, it actually does it for you. It actually enters and exits for you. And so this is very, very similar. So this is an actual crypto project. This isn't necessarily, you know, use case for the actual app. I think that because this is an AI play, it's got very, very solid fundamentals. So they've got like 120,000 users of the platform already. So it's showing you that this is actually a working platform, a revenue generating platform, and a decent play as far as AI is concerned. I reckon this is going to go down a little bit more because AI plays have been battered in this bearish trend. So I would keep an eye out on this one. It's slightly high in market cap probably. As far as fully diluted valuation is concerned, I think that their actual market cap is somewhere along the lines of, I think about not much over $1 million, I don't think, because this was a 200k market cap and the IDO price I think was about 2 cents. And this has only gone up 4x really, so therefore this can't be much over, you know, kind of $1 million to 5 million. Obviously the fully diluted value is quite high. But I would definitely recommend you looked into this one because I think this one is a beauty. I have really good feeling about this one, like I did with GT Protocol. Right, okay, let's take some of your questions now. No Hat, that's a good one, actually. No Hat is not one I've invested in, and for good reason, I would say, because it's too high a market cap already. Like, if we have a look, 6.2 mil market cap. I mean, come on. Right? It's just Dog with No Hat. Now, I know Dog with Hat did well, and this is a derivative, but to me, it's too high a market cap for me to be interested in. If it goes down more, maybe. I like the website. It's funny, you know? If it bloody works. I like the website. I think it's brilliant. You know, it's just great. It's funny. It's got personality. You know, it's not just your average shitcoin that just says no hat and then you go down and it's just deck screener. No, it's actually, you know, a relatively decent website. I like it, but too high in market cap for me. Sluglord, yes. Okay, I said I would look at that, and I will. This can't be the right one, no? Hold on, let me have a look. It would actually be handy if one would put the price so I knew which... Oh, there's only one here anyway. Sluglord Soul? Dev is cheated on the first pump. 119k this got to. And it's presently 3.3k. Is this the one? Let me know. But thank you very much. $20. Matt Fury retweeted us. Let me have a look and see. Maybe I can find it there. Do I follow Matt Fury? The guy's a legend. I will follow him. Retweeted. Oh, hold on. This is different. This is Dex Tools. $54 million! Why would I even bother? 54 million? Is this a joke? No, that's Dex Tools. Fucking thing. So the link was wrong. Is it this one? Oh, 1.42 million. Okay, that's much better. All right, let's have a look at this one then. Where's the website? Sluglord is a mix of Pepe the Frog, Jabba the Hutt, and an enlightened being. It's pretty cool that Matt Fury actually retweeted this. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. But if you think about it, like 1 million something, it's only a little bit cheaper than Landwolf, and Landwolf is way better known. But interesting. Yeah. Can you have a look at Bunny on Solana? No bunny meme. That's probably for a reason. They're not very memeable, are they? But let me have a look. Seeing as though oh, look at that. Oh, so cute. Punch it. Oh, I'm just a small bunny with a big community. Oh, so cute. Oh, I just want to smash it. Right, okay. Again, to me, too high market cap. Check the first meme coin built on Bitcoin, meme BRC. If it's not easy to find, I really won't spend too much time on it. BRC. Not there. So I tried. So don't say I didn't. Ninja, somebody said earlier. The ninjas. Shinobi. Shinobi was one of my favourite games growing up, so... And it's presently at its, like, lowest. It's not really, yeah, it's basically bottomed. Well, for May, anyway. Oh, wow. This was much higher once upon a time, wasn't it? I think memes, there is the potential for memes to get old as well. That's another problem. And I don't even know what this is. Sniper bot. Scanner. Oh, okay. So it's a little bit like what, rug check or something? Yeah, it's okay. To me, not very commercial, but yeah, it's okay. Not bad, not bad. Can you review Ted? Which Ted? Like, it's very difficult when there's tons of different ones. Do you mean Teddy? Fucking .squarespace.com. How lazy can you be? Good website though. Good-ish. Wouldn't say it's incredible. It's quite in your face, isn't it? Teddy, yeah. It's not bad actually. It's quite in your face, isn't it? But .squarespace. Are you seeing this? That ain't cool. Fucking Squarespace. Jesus. Chuck on base. I've looked at that before. Landwolf. Yeah, I think you say the same thing every time. All the super chats are actually deleted. Do you think that Alex Becker has the potential? No, because I'm not going to talk about Alex Becker. Alex Becker could talk about it, but I probably won't. But yeah, that market cap's tiny, isn't it? What the hell? Yeah, really. But then it's a bit the same as mine, really, I suppose. But the only difference is that I talk about mine. Alex, if you're watching, which I'm sure you are, then you may want to consider getting in this. But then he won't talk about it, because if Alex Becker was to then talk about it, then he would just get everybody like up in arms and saying, "Oh, you're using your 1 million subscribers," so he won't do it anyway. So no, I wouldn't really say much. It's just a bit of a joke if you quite like it. Quite a few messages deleted, so I can't really see the super chats. Oh no! Hold on a minute. Let me just go back to my live interface. How long have I been live? An hour. So I will not stay on much longer. Guys, I'm probably not going to make a video next week because there's only 237 likes. Suppo, you better get back to the old design to present the coins. This one's not attractive at all. What do you mean? The tier list? Is this what you mean? Project Hive, game on Solana. Yeah, I've seen it. Fucking crap. Come on, let me check out FIW. See what that's about. Really? Oh, is it this? Is this hat with dog, or is it this? It must be this. 777. Fuck Illuminati worldwide. What is the meaning of this? You can't really do anything. It's pretty cool though. But why? Why is it 1.9 mil? I guess it's just because it's width backwards, right? Oh, the creator. Oh yeah, of course. So the dog with hat creator created this apparently. 1.8 million. That doesn't sound like it's. That doesn't seem like the kind of volume that the developer of Dog with Hat would have created. Like, you would have thought that this would be kind of like 15 million or something. Let me just have a quick look at where is it? Mitchie. No, not Mitchie. Roaring Kitty. Where is that? See, look at that volume. 31 million. That is what I would expect for something created by the WIF owner. BRC is on X. What's the point in that then? Can't really do much about it. Okay, anything else? Any more for any more? Check Howie Suppo, you'll like it. I don't like it. I'm not American, so I don't know who the hell Howard Stern is. So, you know, I apologize for my ignorance, but I just don't know this guy. It looks like a Joe Rogan-esque guy, but you know, if I was to say to you, Eamon Holmes or Philip Schofield, you probably, if you're not in the UK, you probably haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. So it's the same kind of thing. So, I mean, what's good about it, it's got quite decent liquidity. So, you know, it's not just gonna sink.
Really, you're scouting a website? What year is this? Seriously, who checks websites anymore? Listen, Boomer, go check out our TikTok, X and Shorts to do some real research.
Yeah, hilarious. Anyway, which pattern? Chechnya. I don't even know. I think you can't even find it now. This one has just been cheated by the looks of it. Man, I actually hate cheats. I think I'm just going to stop doing these because cheats are actually pissing me off. Right, okay, people. I think that is it. I don't see any more super chats. Oh, you don't know what you're missing on Bunny. You can choose the clothes. Yeah. All right, people. Thank you very much for turning up in today's video. I really appreciate your attendance, and hopefully you learnt a lot about this thesis, because memes are here to stay, and you've heard all of the rationale behind that. So, till next time, people, I love you, you're amazing, and I will see you soon. It is lights out, all out. Awkward.